Hi everybody, my name is Michael. It's my YouTube page, Mox News. Alright, thanks for tuning in. So I posted a debate today and it got a bunch of copyright claims right away. Just like the last debate. And they were all from NBC. It's an ABC debate. Or ABC owns the copyright on the video, not NBC. So I don't understand why they're making copyright claims. That doesn't seem right, does it, YouTube? Anyways, I don't want to talk about politics today. I don't want to talk about the war, and I don't want to talk about all that stuff. So I thought I'd talk about something that I haven't talked about before, which is cartoons. Actually, I've talked about cartoons a little bit. I love cartoons. It's like the only thing I watch on television other than the news or C-SPAN is cartoons. I can't find anything. I mean, my roommate watches, Walking Dead and Homeland and shit like that. Walking Dead is just like the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Which, it's cool. Shoot people in the head. Yay! That's so cool. And the Homeland. Oh my God, that show. If I see it, he'll have it on in the living room, and if I'm in the living room, and I just like laugh and laugh and laugh, like these really inappropriate times, like you can hear the music in the background going dun dun dun. I'm just like laughing my ass off, and I think it makes it more difficult to enjoy probably, so I try not to spend too much time in the same room with that on. And but I don't watch any of those all those shows, man, are just about fear, fear, fear. I see people out in the world who act like, oh my God, they're waiting for the zombie apocalypse to come. I see them. I see the fear on their faces. It's so weird. But when I watch these cartoons, and I figured out like a couple months ago that Bugs Bunny is a childhood hero of mine. And I didn't actually ever realize it in the past. I just thought that he was, just a cartoon character or whatever. But he really, I think, helped me to become more who I am. It's like he talked funny, and he had his own style, and and no matter how big the bully was that was trying to push him around, he never backed down from them. I mean, he would run away if somebody was shooting at him, but that's a smart thing to do, you know. But he would never back down from a fight, a fist fight, or whatever. He was just always like, and he always got the better of the other guy, no matter how big the other guy was. So I realized, that he's a childhood hero of mine, and the thing about cartoons is that they can say so many things that you can't really say on a live action kind of show without being I don't know, without being over the top, I guess. But I found two new cartoons in the last month that I've really been enjoying. One of them is just on their first season, and the other one is in their second season. And there's one other cartoon that I really enjoy besides on a regular basis. Besides South Park. South Park is brilliant, and it's timely and timeless. If you've never seen the South Park movie, you're missing out. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, why did they have to make it a musical? And it's like, but you watch it and you watch and watch it, and it's amazing. And it's all about war. It's like they saw the war coming. They saw George Bush coming, I'm telling you. So, let's see. I watched 3 cartoons besides South Park right now. One of them is called Tough Puppy. He's a secret agent. He's got a cat for a partner, and it's a pretty retarded show, but something about it I enjoy. Um, and then the 2 new shows that I found are Disney cartoons, and I was really surprised. Uh, I, we got new DVRs which have like a new menu for the cable, you know. So I'm flipping through channels on the cable guide and trying to look around, and somehow I started looking on the Disney Channel, and I found this cartoon called um, Star versus the Forces of Evil. And Star is she's a princess from another dimension that has been sent to Earth to chill out. She's 14 and she's getting in too much trouble. She likes to fight monsters. And it's a really, really cute, adorable thing. I looked Star up on the Google images, and I found all these cosplay girls dressed as Star. You cosplay girls all know who Star is, huh? She is something else. Um, totally reminds me of my ex. That might be why, I like the show so much. I mean, like, beyond what you can imagine reminds me of my ex. It might be the devil horns, but there seems to be a lot more to it than that. I would almost think if she was watching it, which she probably is, I miss you so much, P-Head. Love you, P-Head. If she was watching it, I would bet you money she would say, somebody's spying on me and writing this cartoon. Anyways, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I really enjoy it. And then the other cartoon that I've been watching on the Disney Channel is called Gravity Falls. And Gravity Falls is a really, really, really good storytelling. It has the lady, I can't think of what her name is. Oh, I should have looked it up. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so let's see. It has a woman who has the most perfect voice for little girl cartoon characters. Kristen Shaw. I don't know if that's the way it's pronounced or not. That's what it looks like, Shaw. She's in The Last Man on Earth, and she's on Bob's Burgers, which I don't watch anymore. And she used to be on The Daily Show. She has the ultimate cartoon little girl voice. Um, and uh, and Gravity Falls is about a strange little town where all these weird things happen, and the Mabel, the character that Christian Shaw plays, has a twin brother, and he's an investigator, and he found a journal that is a mystery journal written by somebody with all these weird symbols in it and spells and stuff, and all these things come out of the forest. They live in kind of like a foresty area, and I think it's a really good show. And if you like cartoons the way I like cartoons, and you don't know about these cartoons, I thought that you would want to know about them. Because it's so hard to find a good cartoon on TV these days. You would think somebody would be running Warner Brothers cartoons, fucking 700 channels of shit on the fucking cable Comcast. You'd think somebody would be running Bugs Bunny cartoons from back in the day. They got 60, 80 years of cartoons that they could be running. And they just like disappear. The Hanna-Barbera stuff. There's so much stuff, I mean, not that that would be my first choice. I'd probably rather watch the Gravity Falls most of the time. But it'd be an easy thing to switch over to when I was tired of looking at the news and go, oh, there's some Bugs Bunny, or there's some Huckleberry Finn, or whatever. Where is that stuff? Gone forever into the into the memory hole. Too bad. Maybe it was maybe Bugs Bunny was too big a hero to too many people. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. And I'm doing a donation drive for the end of the year because I haven't asked for donations all year long. Those of you who are complaining, oh, there he is asking for donations again. I haven't asked for donations all year long. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, here he is. What after? I need your help. I spent all day posting videos. I do that day after day after day. I'm glad to do it. I hope you find something of value in the work that I do. I'm organizing a plan to move forward in 2016, and you should really think about, in 2017, come President Trump or President Hillary Clinton, the way it looks, or President Bernie Sanders. Not going to happen, but President Trump or President Clinton, you're going to want to think, you're going to want to have somebody in place who allows you to comment on the videos the way you want to comment, because I don't censor you. And that Hillary Clinton won't hesitate to censor the internet. I'm quite sure there's a lot of things she'd like to get rid of right now. And Donald Trump's already talking about censoring the internet. I'm sure there's a lot of things he'd like to get rid of right now too. So, it's good to have somebody around who's going to be in position to let you say what you want to say on your little soapbox called Mox News. At least I hope it will be good, and that will be something that you want. And and if you can make a $5 a month donation to Mox News, that's huge. You ever say, hey, I'd really like to buy that guy lunch sometime? You can buy me lunch next week. All you have to do is go to Mox News, and it's easy to sign up there. It says donate now to help Mox News. MoxNews.com. And I promise, I would not ask for your help if I didn't need it. If I had money coming out my ears, the last thing I would do is be out here going, hey, I could really use $5. If anybody got $5 for me, that'll buy me a pizza, frozen pizza from the Safeway. And I really like the frozen pizzas from the Safeway. And that's the facts, and that's the truth. And, and if you guys want to keep me in position, you like having Mox News around, which I know a lot of you do, I need your help. And I'm going to come out here every day, because if I don't come out and I don't say, hey, I need your help, I don't get any donations. Today, I published like 10 hours of video today. Okay? I didn't get any donations, but I didn't go last night and make a video and ask for a donation. But when I go and make a video and ask for a donation, I usually get one or two, and that's worth it. That's so worth it. So I'm going to come out here every single day and make a video. I'm telling you. Please help. Thanks very much for your continued support. One of these days, this war is going to end. Stay cool till that day.
Compassion stirred the Buddha to send his monks out into the community. Sworn to chastity and poverty, they wandered the roads, bringing the Buddha's teachings into the world. Go forth, monks, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. There are beings whose eyes have little dust on them, who will perish if they do not hear the teaching. But if they hear the teaching, they will gain liberation.
The monks exist by begging. We think of begging as kind of a bad thing. begging in this tradition is a good thing. It's a sign of spiritual purity.
You're not allowed to beg tomorrow's lunch today. Only today's lunch. Then you can't eat from noon until dawn the next day. Then you have to go out and get another lunch. And then in exchange for lunch, you give a lecture. Unless they say we don't want to hear about it, then you don't. But that's the only thing but that forces you to interact with the lay community.
And if you're not serving them, if you're not doing something useful for them, they won't put anything in your bowl, and that will be the end of your community.